Okay, so today this is like home buying 101, but it's something that I think is misunderstood a lot. And I want to talk to you about reasons why you're thinking, if you have this thinking, you may want to reconsider it. Okay, so a lot of times I hear from people, well, I want to meet my lender in person. And I always respond with, why? Why do you want to meet them in person? Right? And here's why. So it's a couple different things. First of all, back in the day, so I've been doing this for 13 years now. So probably the first 8 years of my career, I met with clients all the time because I thought you had to, and I thought they wanted to. And it would always be, me to the side, right? Let's pretend you're the client. Oh, what's your name? Typing up their application. Oh, Now remember, you took off work so that you could watch me type. Super boring. Oh, And then you get, well, here are my tax returns, okay? So then I'm handed hundreds of pages of tax returns. And they go, do I qualify? Well, I gotta look at them. I've got to review them. So then I would be in my office reviewing tax returns with my clients there. And it's really awkward and weird. It's weird for them because what are they supposed to do while I read their tax returns? It's awkward for me because it's super weird having someone watch you do your job. And it's not necessary. It's totally not necessary. Now, a lot of people think you have to meet your lender in person. Otherwise, you won't get the same results. Or, oh yeah, you have to meet with them in person so that you get the best deal. No, not at all. Not at all. So what you'll find is that there's different loan originators around the country that do business differently. I do my business, to a large extent over the phone and online. And I do that because it suits me. It's the best use of my time. It makes it so that I can run my team incredibly efficiently, which is why our average close day is 18 days. It's how I work, right? I can read tax returns a lot quicker if I'm not sitting there going, oh God, I hope they're not bored. I better hurry. I better do this. Do they need coffee? Should I get someone to get them water? Do they want pie? Why don't we have pie in this office? Right? And then also in terms of the digital mortgage, I often ask people, hey, can you fill out the online application? Because then I can cut through it and figure out what I need a lot quicker, which will get you a pre-approval a lot quicker. And it's efficient. And the beautiful thing about it is you don't have to take off a day of work to come see me to accomplish the same goal. We can accomplish the same goal in a couple hours, right? Phone call, 15 minutes, or online app, phone call, 15 minutes, review of documents. We look at your app, we request the docs, we review what you send, approval. It's so efficient, it's crazy, and you can't accomplish that in an office setting from my experience. Now, I want to tell you guys something that I think is important. So over the years, in any business, they're always going to have ways to improve, how to get more business, right? And I've been on one too many calls where I'll hear someone say, literally, well, if I can get that client in the door to my office, they're sold. We treat them like king and queens. It doesn't even matter what my rate is. So I ask you, do you want to pay a higher rate so that you can get a cup of coffee from Becky and have your name on a TV in a conference room when you come in? Because that's the thing, often people are super impressed. They're like, wow, they have such a beautiful office. How do you think they pay for it? Seriously, if you guys came to my office, you'd be like, oh my God, this is disgusting. Obviously this is a home office, you can tell, right? But my real office is it's this big, and it's this big because I don't want a huge rent where I have to charge my clients a lot to pay for it. I want to make sure that I am giving my clients the lowest rate that I can, the best service that I can, and I do that by having really inexpensive office space. When I was in college, I read about Walmart, and the big thing about Walmart is that their corporate offices were very, even though they're one of the most successful corporations in the United States, Their offices do not look like it. And the reason they don't look like it is because that's not what they're spending their money on. They're passing the savings on to you. And I like to do the same thing. So next time you're thinking, oh, I have to meet with a lender in person, or, you know, a red flag for me is if a lender requires meeting you in person. There's no requirement for that. That's not a real thing. That is someone who is going to sell you, because there is no reason that anyone would ever require that, unless it's like something weird too. Like maybe they saw your Instagram picture and they thought you were cute. I don't know. I'm not saying anyone does that, but it's just weird. I had an insurance agent do that with me once, where he said, well, I need you to come in so that, you know, we can talk about what you're insuring. I'm like, I just told you everything I'm insuring. Here's the appraisals, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I like to meet my clients in person. And I said, cool, bye. Like, why would I take off a day of work to entertain someone or to get sold? Like, if you want to sell me, do it when it's not a waste of my time. Don't make me take a day off of work. Don't make me miss a paycheck so that you can sell me. And that's what you guys need to think about. If someone's saying, I need to meet you in person, and they're a lender, because we totally don't with technology and everything else, you need to go, am I about to get sold? And then if you decide to do it and you see the big screen TV with your name and Janice or Paul's getting you a cup of coffee, and you get a little gift basket with a big muffin with your name, and the rate's a little bit higher than Jen when you called her, you're getting sold. So no, you don't need to meet your lender in person. You need to find a lender that is good. And what I always suggest is look at third-party reviews of the individual originator. I say this on so many videos and I mean it. Third-party reviews. Google, okay? Like Google reviews, those are legit. Yelp. Yelp is really annoying in that like they hide like half your reviews even if they're real, and that's annoying. But Yelp, Zillow has reviews of the individual lenders. So I don't mean the company. So don't look at the company. If you're working with Paul, look at Paul's reviews. So I hope this has been super helpful. Please don't think that meeting your lender will get you a better deal. It won't. It's just leading you into a nest where you might get sold. Thanks for watching.